I mean, as you can see, my outfit self will tell you. So
The outfit self be vibe.
vibe alone.
Everything be vibe.
Everything,
The hair
original
self be
vibes.
vibe. I dey feel the hair pass.
Everything. Thank you.
They go on.
Thank you.
I want do some.
You want to do something?
Yeah, I want to do
I'll
something.
come see you then show you everything.
If I
If I
make I do some.
Yeah, make
So
the
say I
girls.
go get the vibe some.
Make the girls for look at crowd.
Charlie, welcome to the studio.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So what's the story behind the song we just played?
Okay, so Papanko is just a song I released last year.
Right.
Yes. So the beat was given to me at the studio, and I was just vibing with the beat, and I just had Papanko in mind.
And then
So I
Papanko
wrote something about a girl. That's it.
I see.
Yeah.
When you wrote something about a girl, is it a girl who exists or it was an imaginary girl?
It was an imaginary.
But does a girl exist?
No girl exists.
Are you sure?
No girl exists.
Oh, upon all the vibes.
Oh yeah. No,
why?
for now, they were just vibing.
Vibing.
We're just vibing.
With a number of them.
You know, you see, we're just vibing.
But we've not. The vibes have not landed.
Yes.
Okay. So how long have you been doing music?
Okay, so music have been with me since I was 7, but professionally, I started this in 2020.
2020.
Right after senior high school. Yes.
And how has it been?
It has been a good one to feel and to see. I mean, since 2020, it has been a lot of works being put on the table, and I'm happy to see myself being here in 2024. I mean, yeah, it's good.
So is there a specific genre of music that you stick to? You know, the Afro beats, kind of music that you stick to, or you like to go out of your way and touch on, a few other genres of music?
Yeah, I would say Afrobeats to be precise. But I do, I would say I'm versatile too. I do different genres. I'm good, but I mean Afrobeats for now.
Afrobeats for now.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, collaborations, have you done any?
Yeah, so I have the recent one with Kofi Mole,
Right.
titled Naughty.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the recent one, and that's the only collaboration I've had so far.
Kofi Mole.
Yes.
Is that what we're listening to right now?
Yes, that's Naughty.
Yeah.
That's Naughty.
So what's the story behind that one?
Okay, so Naughty was recorded at the studio. I was with my guy. I was like, just give me any random word,
Right.
and I would just put it on this beat. So he gave me Naughty, and that was it.
Okay.
That one to just girl vibes and all that. So
And all that.
yeah.
So it's like, I mean, you sing a lot about love, and things of that nature. Is that
Ladies.
where do you get and ladies, yeah, where do you get your inspiration from? Is there someone in particular who inspires you, or who has inspired you in the past, or where does it all come from?
I mean, I be ladies man, so I mean,
Vibe
so you see,
Yeah.
I be ladies man, so Kakana women,
Kakana.
so yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so that's, and most like my inspirations, what's going on outside. I go out, I see what's going on, what's popping, the news and updates, everything. I use them to create my songs at the studio. But for now, you guys are just seeing the love side and the girls side of me. Very soon I have some hard ones, Akata, trap, everything will come.
Trap music
Everything will
coming
come.
up. Oh, really?
Everything will come.
Okay.
But now let's just enjoy
Is that
it.
what is coming up for 2025?
Yes, I have a lot of projects. 2025 will be a busy year for me because I'm just coming and we are working so hard to make you guys feel the original vibes in me in 2025.
Okay.
So 2025 is going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any dream collab you're thinking about?
So many. But for now, we are just working. So let's see. Any collab that will come alongside the road, I mean, we will take it.
All right. It's been good vibing with you.
Thank you.
So I mean, to viewers out there, what message do you have, for your fans and all that?
All right, so I have my songs out there, and I have this new one featuring Kofi Mole titled Naughty.
Yeah.
I urge you all to go and stream it, follow my platforms, and we are ending the year, so you guys should stay out of trouble, and there will be a choir, sorry. So make sure you also go to church and thank God for the year because it has been ups and down, blah 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 and all that. And to God be the glory, you are still alive. So just feel the vibe at the end of the year. That's it. And I would say thanks to my fans, thanks to my family, my team. Shout outs to Officer Lee, Riri, Sabog, and Lele One, and all my friends. I mean, you guys are doing a great job supporting me, bringing me so far. So you guys just follow me and let's have.
Yeah.
Let's
So
have
where do we
fun with
follow
this
you?
one.
Your social media handles.
Follow me. Okay, so on my pages, Original Vibes. Just type in Original Vibes, ORIGINAL. Then you add the Vibes, VIBEZ. People add S. It's not S. It's Z.
Z.
Then you add one, or like one.
Original Vibes
One.
across social media,
All social media
TikTok.
platforms. Everywhere.
YouTube,
Everywhere.
Instagram,
Everywhere.
X.
You will find me everywhere.
All right.
Everywhere. And we have the visualizer of Naughty 2 on YouTube, so make
Correct.
sure you check it out.
Very well. Original Vibes. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It's been good vibing with you.
Thank you.
And we want to keep vibing to your music.
Thank you. I'll be
And
back. I'll be
yeah,
back.
definitely. We'd love to see you back and
I'll be back.
expect some bigger and better things from you
Sure.
for 2025.
Sure.
Original Vibes has been my guest in the studio. Stay tuned. This is GH Today.
Thank you.
Mainly because today, being the 31st of December, God has been so good and gracious to us and has brought us to this point, on the verge, on the cusp of getting into the year 2025. So what better way to show gratitude than to be thankful, than to be grateful, than to sing songs of praises and worship and everything in between to the Lord God Almighty. And yes, we're going to do just that this morning here on GH Today. And so I'm going to hand you over to the Saint Sylvester Choir, and they're going to serenade us with their beautiful, melodious voices. Enjoy.
Jesus, God's own Son, precious Lamb of God, Messiah, Holy One. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son, and live in your Spirit till the work on earth is done. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son, and live in your Spirit till the work on earth is done. Jesus, my Redeemer, name above all names, precious Lamb of God, Messiah,
crowns the earth, and heaven reflects thy rays. Stars and angels sing around thee, center of unbroken praise. Field and forest, hill and mountain, flowing meadow, flushing sea, chanting bird and flowing fountain, call us to rejoice in thee.
Listen to the wondrous story. Christ is born in Bethlehem. Luciano, choto kokoma Jihaka fuere kodala Kede kwa komo Chichoho unete chipo Nukane siaga uunami Luciano sila bemanana Bekafu ebekota Chichoho unete chipo Nukane siaga uunami Luciano sila bemanana Bekafu ebekota
In Bethlehem, the star was shining bright to announce the birth of the newborn King of Kings. In a stable he was born, there was glory all around, as the angels sang their new song to the King. It was joy, joy, joy on the day the wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace was born on Christmas Day. It was joy, joy, joy on the day the wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace was born on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, Christmas Day, oh what joy is brought to the world. Christmas Day, Christmas Day, when the King of Glory was born. It was wonderful joy, joy on the day. Jesus, Prince of Peace was born on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, Christmas Day, oh what joy is brought to the
Yes, and we're enjoying the music in the studio by the Saint Sylvester Choir. But I want to briefly now take you to the High Court in Accra, where my colleague Mutala Inusa is standing by. We know that the mandamus applications that were ordered to be heard by the Supreme Court is happening. And so Mutala Inusa is standing by in your shot there speaking to Baba Sadiq. And so let's take you live there and listen in on what's going on there.
To indicate to you how it felt like, but obviously, I mean, it confirms that we have a very good case and a very strong case.
Okay, wish you all the best. So let's just take some reaction from the MPP side as well. And the majority leader is present in court, and so let's find out from him. That's it. Find out from me what they also make of the situation at the court in there. And then, so let's hear.
We are the new patriotic party. The elephant is a really symbol. We have won to save Ghana. The elephant is a really symbol. We have won to save Ghana.
That is the MPP singing moments after the
to save Ghana. The elephant is a really symbol. We have won to save Ghana.
So it's a fanfare, yeah, and the NDC side has always been to, so it's it's quite interesting here at the court because let's just. So let's have a reaction from the majority leader, Afeyomankin Alexander, who was present in court.
Because to me, the options that we've used are the NDC appeal to blocking your chance of making your point.
We have every patience for the law. A court process may be slow, but with surety you will get the results when you know you are on firm grounds. What it is about this, simply put, the Electoral Commission itself has stated with emphasis that there is no such thing as a declaration of results in Okaikwe Central, Ablekuma North, and Tema Central, as well as Domiko Abenya. So they have already administratively declared those results as illegal, and the Electoral Commission is doing its work. So this argument that they declared results is neither here nor there. However, we have firm belief that in the end we will be victorious. There's no rush. We are following due process. You realize that initially they were on a path of violence. At least we've managed to bring them to the courtroom. We have managed to bring them to civility. We have managed to get them to abide by the rule of law. So that is our joy. This is MPP. We believe in the rule of law. We stand for the right thing being done. So we are not worried at all. Tomorrow, first, the court would determine the preliminary objection they raised regarding our application. Then we take the next step.
Some argue that if the Electoral Commission has agreed that there was no proper declaration so far, this could have been corrected by an administrative hearing. Why didn't you engage them?
But that is what they have done. You remember that we were all at Tesano police station. There was an agreement that we should all be at Tesano and do the collation. We were at the Tesano Police Training School. On Thursday, we agreed to do 4 constituencies. When they realized that we had won all, that was when they started making their noise. Then they threatened the EC, and in the process, EC wrote to the police to provide protection. And it was within that period of delay that we came to court for an order of mandamus and also for the EC to be protected by the security agencies so that they do their work. That's the application we're on. So there's no cause for alarm. Look, in an election, if you've won, you've won. If you've lost, you've lost. The records are there. All they are doing is to prevent the records from being pursued. But it will not end anywhere. They can't stop the law. So we are very patient. We are very patient.
For a layman, when we talk about challenging elections, the approach we've always seen is election petition. And I mean, the NDC in court today are saying that you ought to have come by that approach.
No,
a different approach.
that can only be triggered when there's an official declaration. The body in charge of the elections says that the elections have not been concluded. They are saying that their officers were threatened, were cajoled to do an illegal act, and the law allows them, the CI allows them to ensure that the right things are done, and that is what they've done. There is no official declaration. It is the Electoral Commission that does declaration of results. It is saying that it has not concluded. What it has concluded is the final collation. We declared all our candidates whose matter is in dispute the rightful elected candidates. So that's it. Don't worry.
There's a lingering question finally. General, there's a lingering
Okay, so that is Alexander Afenyo Markins giving a reaction. The reaction over there. So the numbers have been in court, and then you could see clearly that they have been singing right, alert, center, and all of this. And so let me just try and see if I'm able to engage Madame Bekwia in this whole matter in respect of what was dealt with in court. She's one of Madame. So it's been the fanfare here, as you can see or you can hear from the High Court premises, the MPP. So that's the atmosphere here at the Law Court Complex as the High Court adjourns case. They adjourns the matter to tomorrow, the 1st of January 2025, to make a determination on a preliminary legal objection that has been raised by the NDC candidates, the four of them. In fact, the application that was initially mentioned was in relation to the constituency that was initially mentioned was in relation to the Tema Central. And as a lawyer make that particular point about the preliminary legal objection, they associate themselves clearly. Well, but let's take some more reaction on what is happening from the court.
Since we know, like I told your other guys, we do the elections at the polling station. When you run to the polling station, even today, everybody at the polling station will tell you the results at the polling station. When you are clever, you can add all of them together. It is 1 + 1 = 2. Nothing will change. Nothing will change.
I mean, the formalities are also important, and so for some of you,
what formalities? Look, it is the Electoral Commission.
We are told that the pink sheets cannot be.
No, hold on. It is not. You see, let's take the issues one by one. The Electoral Commission, who the Constitution mandates to do his job and duty to conduct elections, have conducted elections. The Electoral Commission is telling you that I have not collated the results.
This is a commission that they are very skeptical about.
And so the commission has declared a precedent. You didn't talk about skepticism. You have declared other constituencies. We didn't talk about skepticism. You see, the point I'm making is that the MPP has lost a lot of seats, a lot of key traditional home seats. We are not talking about it. We are not fighting about it. But these ones, we are saying that it won't go. We won the seats. Of all the coalitions, we won the seat. Some of them, you declare out of some of the police stations, not the total. The CI 127 is saying clearly that you must collate all underlined. So you cannot do 2, you cannot do 3 and come and tell us that you have won because it is favorable to you. No, you cannot do it. You must do everything. And that is what we are asking the Electoral Commission to do. If this doesn't happen, what will happen is that in 2028, you know what we are going to do? We are going to mash up at the collation center. When the results come and you see that 10 out of 20 or 10 out of 30 polling stations are favorable to you, then you force the electoral commission or the returning officer to declare.
Okay, so that's some of the reactions coming from the law court complex moments after the High Court has been adjourned. So it's been going very interesting. Situations here at the law court complex, it's been very, very interesting, of course. There have been some more people who have visited here, who have come to the court. And then let's try and see if we can engage Mr. Nimakun to just give us some few perspective on what has been happening so far. And of course, from the NDC, having some interaction with the NDC counterpart. Let's just find out from you who have been in the courtroom to witness what is happening. Your position is that declarations have been made. This particular preliminary legal objection doesn't, in fact, this mandamus application doesn't surface. It's election petition in disguise. Why do you say so?
Okay, so normally it is the Electoral Commissioner herself, Madame GHOne in 2020, when we asked for recollation in the Techiman South case, she replied to us saying that once elections have been declared, the only option is for you to go to court on petition, to petition the court, for the court to go into the matter. And so why is it that now a declaration has been, the declaration was not done by NDC, the declaration was done by the Electoral Commissioner itself, the one mandated to do the declaration. Who did it? And so why is it that now that a declaration has been done by the district election officer, electoral officer, the same Electoral Commission is hiding behind MPP to go and seek for mandamus, to go and do recollation? My brother, have you ever heard of recollation in Ghana's election?
So now tomorrow the court is making a determination on your preliminary legal objection. What do you expect?
And we expect that the court will do the right thing, and that those who are aggrieved should go to court by a way of petition, not recollation. Recollation is a foreign language. There is nothing like that in our electoral laws. And the Electoral Commissioner herself, Madame GHOne, was the one who officially wrote to us and told us that there is nothing like that in the laws of Ghana, so long as elections are concerned. So today, she herself cannot turn around, go and hide behind MPP and seek for recollation. I know that the court will do the right thing.
As a party going into 2025, on the eve of 2025, you are in court. What does it mean to the future?
Have you forgotten 2008? The 1st of January in 2008, we were in court, so it's not a strange thing. That's why, as you can see, all that we are doing, we are waiting for the EC to take their final steps, so that whatever we can do as a party, we also take it up from there. Because so long as the EC has not concluded its work, there is nothing that we will do. We are law-abiding. We believe in democracy, proper democracy. So we will wait until the EC finishes, concludes its work, then we'll take the next action.
Okay, so let's try more reaction from the NDC perspective. Let's engage Mr. Nimakun, who has also been here following proceedings in court. He has monitored whatever has happened in court, and I just want to engage him briefly on what has happened in court. On the 1st of January, the court is making a determination as somebody who has been following the MPP. What exactly are your interests? What are you looking forward to tomorrow?
We are waiting to hear from the court that the law must be allowed to operate. You know, the EC by itself has said that the process has not completed. It will only complete when the returning officer has issued a rate. And before then, we'll have to put together all the results from all the polling stations. And that have not been allowed to continue. So we know that, yes, the earlier ruling of the court that has been put aside by the Supreme Court, we are in the hands of this High Court, and the right thing will be done.
You have superintended elections upon election. How different is this one, especially with the issues that have surrounded this year's elections?
Yes, I mean, every election will come with its own challenges. We'll go through, and when we are done, we'll do a review, and we'll will later communicate to the world.
What is the plan for Domi Kwabenya? We know that the rerun will have to be conducted in some of the polling stations, particularly Abokobi. How is the party looking at it?
The New Patriotic Party will go into that election and win for Michael Quay to be made the Member of Parliament for Domi Kwabenya. With respect to the strategy, we will not discuss, but I can assure you that the good people in that polling station will add to the vote of the New Patriotic Party to win the parliamentary seat.
Thank you so much. So that's the director of election of the MPP. Let's see if you are able to engage Mr. Tanko Computer of the NDC for his perspective also about what has happened here at the court. It's been very interesting whatever is happening here at the premises of the law court complex. So the court has spoken, the parties have been heard, preliminary legal objection have been raised by the NDC side, same responded to by the MPP side, and the Electoral Commission, the EC's point to the court was very interesting. It was like, how is it that an election that has not been validly determined come before the court, and what grounds would the court have to be making a decision on that? So let me just try and engage Mr. Tanko Computer of the NDC. He has been present in court so that he can also share with us some of the perspective of the party, what the plan will be. Mr. Tanko, we want to engage you on GHOne TV to look at, you have been in court, you heard what the court said, you have raised preliminary legal objection to the application for mandamus. What exactly are you looking to achieve? You say that they ought to come by way of this is election petition in disguise. Why do you say so?
Well, they were coming through the back door. They try to use ambush tactics to get a constituency recollection, which we don't have it in our laws. The one to do declaration is the returning officers. They have done their work. You are not satisfied with their work. What do? You come by a petition.
Is that why you describe the mandamus as a...
Mandamus is a backdoor method. The mandamus is meant to force them to do an action they have not done. But they have done the action. They concluded the action. Their work is to what? To collate and declare. And they have collated and declared. You are not satisfied.
As a party, you have to come on the first day of January. What's the expectation?
Yeah, they want the judge to do justice to it.
What justice means?
And to throw them away.
That's the only way that...
Allow our MPs to be sworn in, simple and short. They won the election. Okay. They must be represented. The people need representation in parliament.
Now, let's look at Domi Kwabenya. What is the plan now?
Oh, we are currently over there at the EC. I'm going back there. We are insisting that the lady must be declared winner. She won fairly. The people voted for her. They counted. We have videos of the counting. 1, 2, 3, up to MPP 114. They also counted up to 223 for the lady, Faustina. Okay, the video footage is that the returning officer was there doing the counting. If she inadvertently used a specimen pin sheet to enter the results, that doesn't invalidate the results. That's why it should not affect the voters and then the candidates. It's a figure and we have it. So finish.
If the EC is pushing, do you have any dates in mind for the rerun?
Pushing. How can they push on? This is a simple logic. You don't worry yourself about it. They should just declare the woman.
Okay.
That's what, simple and short.
Wish you all the best.
It is finished.
Okay, so as a Tanko Computer says, it is finished because they are not pushing whatever has been done, has been declared in favor of the NDC candidate. And for them, there's nothing that can change that particular result. The will of the people must stand. So for them, whether the EC's intentions to go for a rerun at the Domi Kwabenya constituent, particularly with regards to Abokobi, for them, they think that will not surface because they are at the EC to impress upon the EC to declare their candidate as the winner. So the law court complex has been very busy today, 31st of December, of course, just on the eve of the new year, and Justice Fosinban in Japan had heard the argument from the parties, especially in relation to the preliminary legal objection raised by lawyer ADG Tamaklu in relation to all the 4 parliamentary candidates. What they say is that the mandamus application that has come to the court is an election petition in disguise, and the applicant, if they have any concerns at all, they have to come to court by way of an election petition and not through a mandamus or a mandamus application that is compelling the court to compel the EC or to command the EC to go collect and declare results. Earlier, High Court has done that. The Supreme Court has quashed it, and they are before the court. But what is clear is that the substantive matter of the mandamus application will have to be determined, if at all, after the determination of the preliminary legal objection. If the preliminary legal objection is sustained, it means that the issue of mandamus has been wiped out or will not even be heard at all. But if the court dismisses that, it means they will have to come back and then fix a date for them to move the mandamus application. But what is clear is that tomorrow the court will determine that. So quite clearly, today being the 31st of December, the High Court has sat on the matter, but the issue itself, the NDC side raised a preliminary legal objection with the court.
So that's my colleague Murtala Inusa at the High Court. We know that the various arguments from the EC, from the NDC, and from the MPP have been heard, that those mandamus applications have been heard. The court has retired to bring out a decision tomorrow. And so in just a few minutes, we'll be bringing you newsroom here on GHOne television, and we'll bring you all the details as far as this particular situation is concerned. Of course, Murtala Inusa is still at the court complex, and he will bring us those updates as to exactly how it all transpired in court. We've been bringing you some reactions from there, so do stay tuned into GHOne television. In the meantime, we'll have to be wrapping all of this up. Today is the 31st, and so this is a special edition of GH Today, and the choir is still in the studio. They will serenade us with one very last song, and then we can call it a day for GH Today. And so I'll hand you back over to them for one very last song, and then we'll wrap this all up.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Salam alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Amen. Salam alaikum.